You feel like a grown woman. Kind of gay, but whatever. Hmm? Hmm. Oh, what a yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Get out, Joe Jackson. Get out, Joe Jackson. Get out, Freaky Joe. Yes, sir, Freaky Joe. No, that's Freaky Joe right there. Nah, that's Freaky Joe. That's Freaky Joe. He always gonna hit that hole. Every single time he gonna hit that hole. That's Freaky Joe.
Hit that hole?
He's gonna hit that hole every single time.
Hoe or hole?
Hole. Hole. No, how? He gonna hit that hole every time. That's Freaky Joe. Huh? You know what that means. No.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, too bad. Figure it out. Learn what I mean. Hmm. Valedictorian. The team that was dang the dope. They deserve heaven or hell. Apparently both. I'll take that over the touchdown. They used that to the money. That nigga ain't breaking no bread. This shit. This shit. Hell no, nigga. Hell no, nigga. I just on my own music. And so it's too great. And I needed an angle. Then I chalked it up. Ooh. Nico's at USC.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to
It's,
change the logos.
more about y'all than to worry about yours, motherfucker. It's crazy, dog. Cause I Texas stunted.
Oh yeah, once my brother got paid, he immediately sent me my money back.
Hmm. Yeah, I saw it. God damn.
I think I told you that already.
Hmm. That's crazy, but you still with me. That don't just saves me. That's my ex's baby. You know, gonna go post traumatic crazy. God damn. I might have to leave the party.
Kansas State will get things going as they take over on offense. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty.
Yeah, I might have to leave the party.
An early one, 2 left for them to spend. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Quarterback keeps it in. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this kid running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's able to break a lot of tackles. Really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him in more space.
Fires to the tight end.
That has to be a first. Good shit.
6, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep.
The bitches are flowing from London. But they go calling me daddy the Metro. Covered in money. Yeah, sure what your chains on. Have to wake up and recount the money. Tell her that bitch gonna count for real. Talk about Clyde and Bonnie. Cause that kid copy. Pull it with a stick, stop it. Rich nigga shit, silence. Oh yeah, I gotta take off on my ear. I'm unstoppable. What? I'm unstoppable. I gotta take off on my ear.
I know you love tape.
Yeah, I'm finna run this nigga to death. God damn. If only I got a block right there. So that they change up the weather. They got to put some pussy water. I met the bitch in Coachella. And she knew tell her she powder do better, but can I get an E for effort? Oh yeah.
Roll up before we watch the weed episode.
Mhm. Damn.
I'm gonna make some gym plates.
Mhm.
Perfect jeans for perfect rain is what I'm gonna call
Mhm. I gotta leave this party. Hopefully that'll stop the lag.
Gets it up to the 34.
I like this guy as a
It doesn't
running
work,
back
then I'm
because he
gonna
can
have
run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Or stop streaming.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Trevor will come
Throwing
first.
Sangapolatelli. Takes a hit as he fires.
That's a wide open
Just
ball
not
too, dog.
quite
That's
able
crazy.
to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Fields the punt. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
Hell no.
All right, so if you're the offensive
Hell no.
coordinator here, let's
That's a
dial it
6'3"
in.
quarter right
Who
there.
are your best
I don't give a
matchups
damn
and
with
best
that Mark
playmakers
Bowman.
to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Throwing, Imaliava. Got out of of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him this time. They ripped off a big one and they get it down to the 27. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Iamaleava.
Nope, that didn't stop it. That didn't stop it. That didn't stop it.
All kinds
That
of
didn't stop the leg.
that one in there. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Wow.
Beck's going for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Knocked down immediately. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
He flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. JKS. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Just like last season.
Man, this offense
Receivers can't get over.
How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Perry. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. On the move. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Got him quickly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They go play action with Sangapolitelli. On the move. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Jaron Kiave Sangapolitelli throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard.
What's the rules
instead.
for these rules?
It's 4th down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Can we put defense? Oh.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Look out!
Good shit.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bulldozes his way through. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Straight ahead, it's Jackson. They'll pull him down after
All right.
5 down to the 23.
Put the ball in the
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Sangapolitelli. Rush right in his face. Unloads him in the
come on, JJ.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Sangapolitelli from the gun on 3rd down. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Let's get it in this paint.
First half,
Lake and Cure.
And goal and a chance to take the lead before
Lake
the
and
break.
Cure. Good shit.
Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
All right.
Handoff.
Yeah, we can play the run. We play the run real well.
Drop immediately.
That's good stuff right there.
Nothing on first down.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Iamaleava. Stepping to the right.
Get him,
Rolling
get him,
on
go
the
get him,
line.
go get him.
He's
Wow.
got it on the right. Wide open
That's
spaces.
insane.
Touchdown Trojans. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And it's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throwing, Songa Bolatelli. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. From the gun on 3rd down, Songa Bolatelli. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And the Wildcats getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Jackson.
Oh my God, Joe. Oh my God, Freaky Joe. Oh my God, Freaky Joe. That's good shit right there, Freaky Joe.
Take it to the house. Touchdown Wildcats.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Can we play a little bit of defense, a shred of defense?
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Throwing, Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. Rushes on. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down.
Get loud in Manhattan. Get loud in Manhattan.
All pressure's coming. They get to him as he throws.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
They punt it away on fourth down. And he muffs it. It's loose.
That could have been really good.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. JKS. Under pressure. And down he goes. A defense bringing the heat. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Akron, taking on the UNLV Rebels. And it's the Zips coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that's now victory number 1 on the season. Hey, every journey begins with a first step, and this team will bask in the glory of this one for at least 24 hours. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football.
Trying to set the tone with the run. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And we talked about this guy coming in the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, and now they're finding out about him.
Might as well run him again. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And I think that can be really frustrating for a defense. You're in your own end.
He's
you
trying to go
create
wide,
some
but
space,
he's
second and inches,
run the ball.
trying to get physical, but can't get physical enough to get the first down. Now it's third down. What do you do now?
The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
He just wants to run the ball.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Right side, it's Bowman. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He doesn't.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Deafening noise. Here's Iamaleava.
No, that's not who I meant to switch stick to. Oh my
Wide
God.
open. He makes the catch. Touchdown,
Switch stick to the corner route.
And that one will put him up here in the second half.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Jaren Kiave Songopolitelli fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there.
I can't believe nobody went after J.K.
Allowing
It's
his
probably because
receivers
he's
to work
left-handed.
themselves open.
You don't like left-handed quarterbacks. I love me a lefty.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Quick give. It's Jackson.
I completely messed
Got
up.
6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Wildcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Songopolitelli. Out wide left, it's Perry. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Let's it fly.
God damn.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Fourth down, Songopolitelli. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Making the adjustment on the play.
Oh my God, the lag. Thank you.
Touchdown, Wildcats. Fit it in the window for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
There was only one route for them to go to, realistically.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the left side. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Extending the play. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistently.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. Now, Iamaniava throws to the tight end. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. JKS. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
Left side is Danzy. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
I don't know how many times I'm going to keep telling you.
That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And now let's take a look at the stats and what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the run, it's Jackson. Nice move to keep running.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Songa Politelli from the gun on 3rd down. Grabs it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
Jaren Kiave Songopolitelli. Touchdown, Wildcats! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
How we doing in Manhattan?
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he added the extra point.
Let's play some defense.
Out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Keep it on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Iamaleava escapes the pressure to his right. The throw. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Saying in the gun on third down.
Wow. Okay, he threw
He's got it. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
I shouldn't be blitzing anyway.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right.
Oh my God, he's just throwing me a pick.
He's just not going
just letting me have a free pick.
Last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws.
Giving me two on a platter. I'm saying I'm not hungry.
Taken some throws away. They made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing, Iamaleava.
My ball. My ball. My ball. I'm just better. That's all it is. I'm just better. I'm just better than you. That's cool. 6'3" corner. Move from safety. I'm just better. I just see things better. You got the Texas route wide open. You don't want to throw the Texas route. You don't want to make a read. You want to throw it to the first thing you see open.
Man, offense needed points.
God, niggas playing like CPUs, dog.
Defense comes
I feel like I'm playing a dinosaur.
well,
I mean, I am.
Takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know
I'm just playing defense about
pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because
I don't know why you're in the game.
I'll say this.
I know why you're in the game.
You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Yeah, that's fine.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
I just don't want the ball. I just don't want the ball, apparently. He keeps throwing it to me. He really wants me to have it.
The defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
I'm just playing better. But I'm letting the nigga stay in the game. Like, I'm letting him do whatever he wants.
Call on the play sheet.
He's gonna have a touchdown right here. Like, he's just gonna have a wide open touchdown.
From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. He's got the back in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
He's going to have a wide open touchdown.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. This quarterback part of their running game.
I've been trying to get you in the game all game.
No wasted time as the defense uses the timeout here. 1:54 left to play.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Out wide left, it's Porter. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33.
To the short side.
Sango Politelli throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle.
I'm just better.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
It's cool. Some people are just better than the game.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You shouldn't feel bad about it.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
What did the regular size Rudy say? No shame in listening to the best.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal right now, and as a coach, you love to see that.
Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that
definitely
run.
gonna
But now
win
with less
Walker.
than a minute to go, you got to use your time.
I want to try to get him a Heisman. If I can get him a Heisman, that'll be great.
The Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. Powers inside. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. 4th down, Songa Bobatelli. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground.
I fat-fingered it. I wanted to hit square.
Great defense on that one. They were ready for
square.
pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Iamaleava unloads it left. A strike downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
These corners backing off a bit. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Spits it out to the back. This one's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking left.
What are you doing?
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. Get the 1st down. You get out of bounds. You're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Looking to the big tight end. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Iamaleava to the air again. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out.
Good game
and
for
one
you,
of them came out on top.
That's a great game.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good. And I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect.
This is why y'all watch
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.